Okay. Hey, yo, welcome to the Manafess show. Got my brother OC the Great, DJ Jaycee. What's my name, son? Listen. What's the name? Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Hey, yo, shout out to my people that's watching. Shout out the clubhouse. Shout out to D, Yana. Let's go. So, yo, I'm merging Blog Talk with YouTube. So as you see, I got my brother Tony Verse, OC the Great, DJ Jaycee. So this is just the intro that I'm popping off. So I'm going between Blog Talk and YouTube.
All right.
Word up. So we gonna get it in a second.
We're in the YouTube. I see everybody.
Word up. Let's go. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Hey, yo, welcome to the Lord Manafess Show, Blog Talk Radio, YouTube. Shout out to people in Clubhouse. Yo, my name is Radar Van, but you know me as the Lord Manafess. And I got my co-host. Co-host, tell them who you are, man.
Yo, my name is Tony Versus. I'm very good friends with Radar for many years. We've been popping off in New York Club Tunnel. Now we got two legendary DJs over here, DJ Jaycee and OC the Great. We're going to have a great show, and hope you people like it because we're doing it for you.
Yes, yes, indeed. This is going to be a great show tonight, and we're going to get it in. But first off, before I get ready and talk to my brothers, I always start my show off by building. So this is the 29th. So you got 2 and 9, you know what I mean? Knowledge. 11, you know what I mean? So today is wisdom born, all being born back to knowledge. So you always want to know, as God, knowledge is the know. Listen, observe. Knowledge is the body foundation. Knowledge is the foundation of all things in existence. The sun, as you know, is the foundation. All right, in the solar system. And you know the black man, the black family is the God body, is knowledge. All right, that's today's mathematics. So always start my show off as manifesting what the math is. So as you know what that is, now it's time for me to go ahead and get busy and talk to my brothers. And what's up, Jaycee? DJ Jaycee, how you, man?
What's good? Salute to my brothers in here. Tony versus OC the Great. What's up? Talk to me. It's good to be first. Good to be on your show, man. I've been watching and waiting. So now we here, baby. Let's get in.
Yo, salute. Tony versus. Since you up, he done dropped off. He gotta come back in. OC the Great, you still in there with us?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Okay, I gotta. Let me see what this is. Okay, Faith. All right, peace. What's good? No doubt. Okay, DJ Jaycee. Peace to all the 6 people that's coming up in, that's watching. Salute to y'all. Tony versus.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and you can ask DJ Jaycee or OC the Great a question, but you can start off with whoever you want. Okay, there you go, Jaycee. Go ahead, Tony.
Quick question from first of all, Jaycee. Let me ask you a question. How long have you been DJing?
Started DJing back in '86.
Wow. And you, OC?
Just say it like this, I'm not just a DJ, you can look around, you can totally see that, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not named DJ OC. I used to be named DJ OC back in the day, you know what I'm saying? But little neighborhood thing had went on, so my partner, John Bettis, which is Jerome Bettis' brother, gave me the name of OC the Great. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's always been. It kind of like, went through the neighborhood and went through the city. When they first started calling me the name, I felt like the name was kind of cocky. You know what I'm saying? Like OC the Great.
Right.
Man, I said, OC the Great? Like, yeah, man, you do everything. I'm like, I ain't never look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I always was just doing my thing and trying to take care of me and my mother. You know what I'm saying? At that time. But I started when I was the age of 15 years old, DJing through the neighborhood. And it just went from one thing to another, to another, and to another. But it started, I was playing the drums first. Went from playing the drums and started DJing. It was two people, though, that helped me with the DJing thing. Well, I can say this. Me and my cousin, Derek Dunlap, better known as DD, we was playing around DJing. We didn't have no 1200s,
Right.
nothing like that. We just had the stereo system. But how it actually went, I started buying records from this record shop that was called Professional Record Shop that was on 7 Mile. Now,
Right.
my mother and my aunt, they was like church going people. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't play none of that music up in here. One of them kind of things. So I had to keep all my records around the corner.
Yeah.
And I would go to Derek's house, and we took his mama's stereo out of her room and took his grandmother's stereo, and we had all these little speakers plugged up. So we would scratch on the one and turning the knob, telling her how to scratch. And I would sneak and practice when my aunt would be going to work. That's how I started. And then when I moved up on off of 7 Mile to on Schoolcraft, I had got a mixer, and I had got had this little stereo system, had it tucked off inside the dresser. I was using the up and down part for like it was a fader, so I could scratch. So that's how I kind of got it. Then I bought my first Gemini mixer from this place called Audio Light, which was on Grand River close to 6 Mile. He's still there to this day. I bought a belt drive turntable. It was my first turntable. It was a Technique 101. It was trash.
No, wait a minute, OC the Great. Yeah. Now you giving us a lot. I like what you're saying. Now just pause there for a minute. Okay. Now Jaycee, DJ Jaycee, go ahead and give us your history. And I know you can add on to what OC the Great just said because you just laughed. So go ahead, add on, Jaycee.
Well, he hit it right on the nose because like I said, I started DJing at 16. Myself and DJ Mo Love from the Ultramagnetic MCs live in the same building. I used to go to his house every day, and we used to drink 40 ounces and play records and make tapes and stuff. He showed me his Technique SLD1, the belt.
Yeah, I had one of those.
And like you said, with those, when you spin it back, you had to give it a push as well. It wasn't that automatic. That's why once they gave birth to the Technique 1200s, it was like magic. It was refreshing. So, like I said, I started back then watching him. Also, my cousin Casey had turntables at my grandmother's house. And when he used to go out hanging around in the streets, I used to turn on and emulate everything that I seen everybody else was doing. Because back then in Fort Greene, you got a lot of block parties. We used to stay at my aunt's house on also in Bed-Stuy on Monroe between Marcy and Nostrand. They used to have a lot of block parties around there. So I used to hang out with, my older cousins would walk over to the block parties. Looking out my window, I could see directly, in Fort Greene, I could see directly the people DJing right there, the block party. Mo Love knows another guy named Mike or Hakeem. A lot of people know him for selling the balloons in the park with the shopping cart. He had a big system with the Sherwin Vega speakers. And we used to go up his house and listen to music. He had a big collection. But Mo had an awesome record collection, which I learned. I'd like to give him the credit. I'm known as DJ Jaycee from Mo Love, DJ Mo Love.
Shout out to Mo Love.
Shout out Mo Love. Jaycee, you ever went to Club Tunnel?
Tunnel. I used to live in a tunnel. Me and Said G was there every day. Said G from ULTRAMAGETIC. We was there every Sunday. We walk up, stand on the side. We either see Nietzsche or Baby Paul. Slide us right in. We stand up by the stairs doing the coat check. When you come in, there was some stairs. We stand right there, right directly under the spotlight. Cap would be on. Then once Cap warms it up, Flex would come on. Flex would come, look over to the right, see us, give us a shout out. Then we move to the dance floor. I used to like going upstairs in the bathroom.
Love the bathroom.
Well,
spend the whole night.
Unisex restroom.
I had a good time in Club Tunnel.
Yeah, the unisex restrooms was crazy, JC.
The bar
up there.
There was a bar.
I've never been there. If you ever watch the movie Billy, that first beginning when it comes on, you see him going and walking up them steps.
Yeah.
That's where you're on your way to.
I was on the set of that movie.
Oh, you're the man.
Yeah, I was smoking blunts with the Ox, the Jamaican.
Oh, okay, Ox, yeah.
Yo, rest in peace to Ox.
Rest in peace, by the way. Yeah.
Rest in peace to Ox. Now, OC the Great.
Yeah.
Now you know me and you go back, but we could talk about me later on. You a true legend of the D, man. Can you give people that's listening? Shout out, matter of fact, shout out to the 7 people that's watching. If y'all will, please smash that like button. Please like the button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you will, cash app your man 25 cents, $1. There's the cash app there. Show your brother some love. I got these dope brothers, that's on the platform. And I thank y'all for showing love. And to my one man that's on Blog Talk Radio, shout out to 5198. The last 4 digits right there, shout out. I'll bring you in a little bit, but I want to get my brothers to tell their story. You got a whole few hours to go. But like I was saying, OC the Great, give more history. You said some things like 6 Mile, 7 Mile. I'm familiar. Talk about how you put on dope MCs and how you started a whole empire in Detroit. You was the first DJ to do things that other people didn't do. You just go ahead and break it down. You got it. Peace.
All right. Well, where I came up on Schoolcraft, it was more like, at first, when nobody into music like that, it was just into getting money. Detroit is a get money state. Again, get money city.
Money, ain't no wrong with that.
That's why like a lot of New Yorkers come down here to do shows. Come down here to do shows and everything because they know they're gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna go. I'm gonna stay right here first because I can go up there, but I'm gonna stay right here and then I'm gonna work my way that way. What I'm about to say. Now, what it was with me, it was some guys that we was doing our thing.
Mm-hmm.
When we tried to go to New York to get a deal, the door was always closed. every time. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But when they wanted to come down here and go to the shelter, they had this place called the Shelter downtown.
Yeah, salute to the shelter.
When they
Salute.
come, boom, get paid, get some money, bam, they go back to New York. You know what I'm saying? So I felt in my heart, shit got to change. I said, so I always been with the independent thing. And I always made a lot of money independent. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, start our own record company. So at first, I had something that I really didn't even know that I had. I had a license to a record company. That's what they had gave me. First, I went downtown and did the assumed name thing. Then they sent me over on the boulevard. Then my man, he was like, told me to give him $1. I said, $1. I said, what is this for? He said, it's the license. You are now a licensed record company. I said, okay. But I'm still not getting, I'm thinking small minded. That's because I'm thinking about New York at that time. All right.
Yeah.
So I started doing music. My mother told me, she said, if you're going to do it, but just stop.
Okay.
Right? Because at the same time, it was a survival thing at the same time for me, because I had to take care of my mother and myself. So my mother used to have blackout spells. All right. So my mother was like, because I knew what it felt like for the lights to go out. Because I had to pay them motherfuckers.
Of course.
You pay the light bill, or them bitches going out. Pay the water bill, or the water getting cut off.
Yeah.
I grew up way fast. And this was before the record deal thing. I was paying all the bills from the age of 15 years old. All right. So I had to get it. By all means necessary, I had to get it. All right. So when I started the record label, there was a place on Puritan that was called.
Hey, pardon me, OC. Hey, Tony Versus.
Yeah.
You keep like twiddling with your phone. It's kind of hard to hear.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to answer people texting me and trying to invite them to the show. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
If you do that, I'll press the mic.
No, if you got another phone or another tablet, Tony Versus, can you do it on another tablet?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but leave your phone still though. You know what I mean?
No problem.
Yo, pardon me, OC the Great. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. It was this place called Angot, which was on Puritan Avenue. It was a distributor. I started with him first, and then I was like, I used to catch the Greyhound bus out of town, like to Ohio, and I started putting records in the store on consignment. This is a fucked up way, because you got to go all the way down, and sometimes they try to play them games.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I had to bring, some extra people with me a few times, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're not playing them games. You gotta have that money. Because, in my eyes back then, how I visualized it, I looked at the record shop like it was a spot. Now these days they call it a spot a crack. They call it a trap. So I looked at the record shop like it was a trap. That's how I looked at it. You know what I'm saying? I put my records in on consignment. Hey man, why you ain't pushing the record?
Wow.
What's really good? Because I needed that money. You feel what I'm saying? So this your store, work my product. We already know these other records gonna sell, but these people don't know these people from Detroit. So I need you to do what you need to do, because these people got a budget. We don't. Make it happen. And that was my whole thing about it.
Like a boss. I like how you said that, no doubt.
Yeah, that was my whole thing about it. So that's one thing I did. I distributed records through the Midwest, and then I met people, and Big 50 and them out of Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? So I met a lot of people down, that was independent along the way. Then I also gave a lot of people game on how to make money independently not depending on the record labels that was out of New York, because New York was on some bullshit when it came like to other people, and that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I can speak on that. I hear you on that. So okay, now let's holler at DJ Jaycee. Hey Jaycee, how did you connect with Ultramagnetic MCs?
All right. Well, like I said, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Like I said, me and Mo Love lived in the same building. He lived in 4B. I lived in 7D. So we knew each other all our lives. My family moved in 1971. His moved in 73. Mo Love and Sid are first cousins. Sid and Keith went to school together. Trev worked in the record store. And those guys collaborated. It first started off with Mo, Sid, and Keith. Trev came on. Tim Dog used to be in the house with, hanging with Sid's brother Patrick. And then I met Tim when we used to go pick up Mo when they did shows, and Mo would leave his turntables at the house because the limo made certain stops. Myself and Mo Love's little brother Al, we used to go up there and pick up the turntables, and I used to see Tim in the house. But the first time I really had a good conversation with Tim was at the video shoot of Traveling at the Speed of Thought, which was the first Ultramagnetic video. And if you watch that video, Tim is the guy leading them into battle with look like the Ku Klux Klan hoodie on.
Oh yeah.
Right. And in that video, I played LL Cool Wack.
Oh shit, that was you?
Yeah, we all had masks on.
That's ill. Remember that video? Yeah.
There was a guy named Lamont and a guy named Horace. Lamont played Slick Rick, and Horace played Kumo D. And that was LL.
Wow.
So it was cool. That was a cool time. And that was another thing about that too. All right, that how the group. That was going back to that story. I also was with Mo. Wherever Mo was at, I was there. I was his little man. And then he had told me, I'm gonna put you down one day. We'll see what's up. I paid my dues and did the footwork. I started off this street promotion, handing out. Mo would come and give us a bunch of flyers because back then they was hot doing that show off of they had Ego Tripping, which everybody knows is MC Ultra. That record was on fire.
Classic.
From 86 when it dropped on. So they was doing shows every weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So when they would go to the studio and stuff, and the trips that I took with them, I was the guy that always say, "Hey yo, go get some hamburgers. Hey yo, go get some beers. Hey yo, pick these girls up at the train and bring them back up." So I played that role. I did my part, and then eventually they just say, "Yo, you with us? You know everything, you know the routine. We're gonna make you a road manager." Me not knowing anything about it, everything I did was hands on. Even like I said, but see, first and foremost, going back to the DJ aspect, I've always been a student of the game. I've always been a fan of the game. I used to walk to school and walk home from church. You being in Brooklyn, my church was on Fulton and Ralph Avenue. I used to walk all the way back downtown Brooklyn to save my money. Save my money for two reasons. One,
that's a long ass walk, Jaycee.
One, to go in the arcade in the Albee Square Mall, and the other save my money to buy records at either Jackpot, Beach Street, or Music Factory. So that's down. So I started buying my collection because at that time my moms and pops wouldn't let me touch theirs, and they used to have parties all the time. So they had so many records. Right. I used to be the kid when they had the records. I used to be the kid who put the stacks on. We had that long set that everybody had. We had the record player, the TV, and then the radio. I used to put the records on the stack, right, and then go back in the room. That's when children was children.
Oh, see, no.
So then, all right. So from stemming to that, I eventually, as I got older, and they saw that I had an interest. Going back to what OC was saying about Mo sold me his one turntable. I had one turntable, it wasn't too much fun. My pops then walked me downtown and bought a mixer. So now I have one turntable and one mixer. Still wasn't having fun. I wasn't, and going when you go down to Mo's house and you get on 1200s and come back upstairs to your SLB1. OC tell you it's a whole different world. It's like watching a color TV and a black and white. Like, so
did you know about the technique D1 and D2 direct draw? I had those too.
I didn't have that one.
I had those. So, I had those. Then I also had a technique 1700.
Damn.
You had two. You had it was one with the red light and one with the orange light. I think. I forgot which one.
I had the red light, the 1700. Right. It was the SL, SL 1700.
So
yeah, I had one.
I saved my money.
Nice.
They costed a ton.
You gotta think back then, $500 was
$5 bills.
Money back then.
$5 bills.
Well, I'm talking about the 1700 back then was 1300 back then. But that was when I was like.
And you had one.
Yeah, I had one. I was about 17. I had one. Huh?
What year was that?
Say it again.
What year? What year was that?
I was back in 80, probably like 88, somewhere like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we in the same bracket. I'm 51 right now.
Yeah, I'm older than you.
Yo, Tony Burks. Yo, Tony, you can go ahead and lead off, man. Ask whatever.
Yeah. So when do you think you guys went, what was like the biggest party that you did? And
oh man.
You felt good, like, wow, you see this crowd just jumping up and down and just going bananas from, you got to have a good ear. And both of you guys, Legendary, I did a lot
I'm going to tell you when.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll tell you when for me. My group, COI.
Okay.
Used to do this place called State Theater. All right, but it's known to be called the Fillmore now. Now they changed all that because, okay, look, when you okay, we did something. Okay, it was another guy by the name of Eshawn from here. All right, when we used to throw parties there, looking at $70,000-$80,000 one night. All right.
Damn.
Okay. Now he never had seen that kind of money. He used to rent it for like $3,000. All right. Now you go there, you're gonna pay over 10 because the group, you know what I'm saying, the numbers that we made happen out of there, the numbers that each
$6, bro, that's huge.
And then see what we did. We caught on. I said, look, man. I said, what we should do, bring them guys out of New York down here. We pay them a couple dollars. And we'll be the opening act. We going home with the money.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like we kind of reversed the roles a little bit. Some of us here, some of the ones I had talked to, because them boys, man, I ain't gonna keep on going on that. But that's a hurting thing. That's a hurting thing of my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the same books with a lot of y'all same people that's in New York. I'm in the same books. You know what I'm saying? And it's not sometimes it bothers me, because but somebody have to pave the way at the same time, So we had a rough time down here because New York was the mecca of the rap music. And a lot of, I think at the same time, they felt like, are they trying to take our stuff? But not realizing, can't nobody take nothing from you because once you the first, you can't change the first. That's one thing you can't take away. Once somebody do something and they the first ones doing it, you can't change that. But New York birthed the world and gave a culture and a religion, because a lot of people look at the hip hop thing as a religion around the world. Where can you go in this world and they ain't doing rap music? Now we have different types of rap music. It started from hip hop. Okay, we was on some street shit down here because that's where we from. So y'all like, damn, the motherfuckers talking about killing and drugs and this and that. And, oh, fuck that. But this is our life. This is our life. This is what we know. And this is how we survive. This is how a lot of us survive. You know what I'm saying? But because due to different situations, you understand? Due to different situations, the same shit that go on here, go on there too. All right?
Yeah, and shout out to the mighty universal Zulu Nation, first family of hip hop.
Shout out Zulu.
Yes, for real.
Definitely shout out, because when I came to the country in 1989, Zulu was wow. You know, I'm originally from Russia, so I came to the country. I learned English through rap. But
okay,
and you know, but I did learn English through rap.
Rap is rap and hip hop culture is a very powerful tool, especially once you get a chance to go and travel universally and worldwide and go to other countries and continents and see the effect. You know, aside from Ultra, I also DJ with Kool Keith on his solo projects. And once Keith did that Dr. Octagon album, that birthed a whole new crowd and following for us. We had those Acid Kids and stuff like that. You know, we was able to go, which allowed us, that music allowed us to go on rock tours. You know, we opened up for the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Foo Fighters. Rock tours are totally different from rap tours.
Yeah, I did a lot of dance music. I made a lot of money on dance music.
Right. So, like you
said,
say that again?
I can say this too. My screen froze, but I can say this too. Rap music saved my life. All right. Real talk in a couple different ways. You know what I'm saying? You know, one time I went through a home invasion. I got hit for 100 rats. All right.
Oh, shit.
But my man was like, when he realized who I was, right? He said, man, I'm going to make sure that don't nothing happen to you. Because usually down here in Detroit, I don't give a fuck if it's $100, $10, $20. Motherfucker, get your ass up out of here. Okay? So, I thank God for rap music, just for making a face for me. Making a face at the same time for somebody to just realize and recognize who I was and say, you worth not bringing no harm to.
Right.
For real.
That was a blessing.
Yeah. Super blessing. Super blessing.
See, that's something too that a lot of people don't realize too, that this thing that we call hip hop and what came out of it was DJing, MC, break dancing, and graffiti. And you have your fashion and stuff. So, but the thing is, we are part of that, which saved a lot of people's lives. People are able to feed their families, became billionaires, and so forth off of this thing now. You have, like I said, it's worldwide. It's not just here no more. It's other states, countries, continents.
It's mainstream to the fullest. But
it's the highest selling music out right now.
Yeah. I got to refresh my screen.
Refresh your screen,
okay. You gotta remember too, in the early '90s, R&B music wasn't really hitting hard. You had those R&B singers jumping on hip hop beats, doing remixes and stuff hip hop tracks.
Right.
So you gotta take your hat off, and I believe you guys should be getting much more exposure and gratitude and awards than we've been getting. That's why we had to go when the Source Awards was doing it. That was great. Now you have what they're
I'm
doing
good
now.
friends with Benzino. And funny thing is, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Speaking about Detroit, I was by mistake, I don't know how, I was in the studio when Benzino was doing a track with Made Man dissing Eminem. So that was, he even signed my Source with that big poster where he's crushing Eminem. 10 years later, I run into him 7-Eleven, and I was like, Zeno, you remember me, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah. I go, you were doing that track? He goes, yeah. He goes, but believe it or not, 10 years just went by, and I feel so stupid. He goes, because now artists are from all different nature, from all different religions, all different nationalities, like talking about Khaled, talking about Drake. He's like, I feel so stupid by starting this controversy because I really lost my rap career because of Eminem. And he told me,
Benzino really said that?
Swear to God.
He said he lost his rap career because of M.
Yes.
Hey, OC the Great, what you think of that shit, man?
Hey, man. M, he ain't just one of the coldest, he the coldest. Because that man right there, he got something like Ant Knox. You remember Ant Knox, right?
Shout out to Ed.
Remember, that never got a deal. Never. And what
Shit,
I like,
me and Ant Knox both. I didn't get
another
a
thing.
deal. Yeah.
This is something Tretch know it too. Tretch, I'm calling these names because they know. Okay, this is some real shit. When they used to come here to Detroit, they used to call Ant down there. They used to film. Ant is in the books too for the stutter stepping and the flipping. Him and this guy by the name of Sniper from Detroit.
I think I heard of him.
They invented the stutter stepping and the flipping style. The guys from New York used to act like they was gonna give him a deal. Expect LL2, all right? LL2 with that bullshit, have him to come down to the room and they'll film him, record him while he rapping. All right. Never looked out. They never looked out. That shit wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. But that is what it is. And this is what it is now. But what I was going to say about M can listen to anybody's style and then still have his own style and murder them with their own style. All right. That was another thing with Ant Knox. And Roy, all of them know each other. They all know each other. But Ant Knox never had got that just do chance. He had never got that chance to blossom his styles and his career. He never did.
OC, real quick. Let me ask you this real quick. Now I want to hop over to DJ Jaycee. OC, tell everybody who was the main group that you put on that was blowing up on JLB out there on the radio station.
There's a few of them. I mean, COI is one of the main ones. When I say that, we came up together. Bone, he don't call himself Bone no more. He calls himself William Caesar. And I remember William, he was in the Navy. He loved rap so much. He went AWOL. All right.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? We did our thing. We did our thing. Okay. It's so, man, I worked with Boss before.
Boss, shout out to Boss.
She was signed to Def Jam, which I think that was wrong with Russell because Boss was the first gangster female rapper. But then he turned around and said, because she wasn't from New York, they gave it to Nikki Nick.
Man.
Nikki Nick. Y'all know Nikki Nick. She from y'all home. Nikki Nick supposed to be labeled for Def Jam, the first gangster rapper, but we go back and we check the credits and we check the history, you will see it was Boss. And my boss that ended up over there was DJ Quick. That's how she ended up to Def Jam.
Damn.
That
That's
wasn't right. But that's
yeah.
so that'd be our whole hang up now. We're like the people coming out of town and coming here and trying to rap and do this to make money and all this. You gotta get something back. You just can't just keep bringing your ass up in here and doing this and doing that and fucking over us. That shit ain't cool. So now we got a whole nother generation of kids coming up that's rapping. We like, look out. Okay, y'all didn't look out for us. Look out for them. You know, don't just come in here and take our money. Like, okay, I'll give you another example. Rappers out of New York will come here and say, yeah, okay, I'll be on the song with you, right?
Yeah.
$3,000, $4,000, $5,000, whatever the fuck they ask for to do the song, right?
Mm.
So now we go to put the song out. They say, where's the clearance? Huh? What the fuck are you talking about? Clearance. We can't put the song because there's no clearance. Puffy did
clear the samples or some shit.
Puffy did some whole ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, who did what?
Puffy did some whole shit. He did some whole ass shit to some of the artists down, some of the people down here. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
It's not cool. You know, because we got people that got respect for you and they love you and they love you for what you are doing. And then you just play on them.
Wow.
Some of our people was working out there with Puffy in the studio. Slam was working with Puffy, engineer.
Okay. Now hold it right there, OC. Jaycee.
What's up?
What is the wildest place you've been with Ultramagnetic? And far as what OC the Great was saying, what have Ultramagnetic y'all been through where motherfuckers is trying to play y'all far as getting paid and doing shows and backing out, and how many beatdowns y'all had to do?
Well, on that first album, they had Jeff to the Left was the road manager on that first album. You gotta remember, Ultra first came out in '85. I became their road manager in '89, the '89-'90 era, when they did the second album, coming into the Papa Large era.
Yeah.
But like I said, the shows that I went with them on, we used to roll deep back in the days. Because everybody brought their crew. We had our Brooklyn set. Setting up had the Bronx stuff. Keith had his crew. Trev had his crew. So everybody bought. We rolled in. I think what is it? I remember one time in Chicago, but for the most part, we always get our money before we get on the stage. So it was never, you get your advance ahead of time, and you get your money before you hit the stage. Some groups get theirs after they get. We always get ours on. Once you done paid your dues and been through so much, you know what to expect. So you cut that at the door. Like I said, back in the days doing shows, you was treated like a celebrity. A limo came to the house, picked you up, took you to the shows. Everything that was on your rider was in your room. Right. Everything was professionally done. It's not now. They throw you in a little room, give you used towels, you get there the best way you can, you get home the best way you can. But before, it was a pickup and it was a drop off. The business has changed drastically so much, whereas you're just a regular Joe, they're just doing stuff. Before,
that's because now the music business is oversaturated. Now I'm doing music for me now. You know what I'm saying? I said that's because the music business is oversaturated. It's oversaturated here in the United States.
Well, the thing is, with that is too many people are jumping in too quick. Nobody, you have.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Artist development. Nobody's been developed.
Right.
It's none of that. So that's what I mean. That's what I mean by it's oversaturated.
So you can still have a lot. You can have a lot. It's just not. There's nobody's teaching nobody nothing. Everybody's jumping in.
This is what I mean. That's what I mean by that. Okay. If an artist, okay, back then an artist could take a single, he can live off that single for a year, 2 years. The artist take a single now, that motherfucker only going for about a month or two, and it's a wrap. They looking for the next song.
Oh yeah.
Where the next song at? And then if he say gone too long, it's like, he old now. He old.
See, the thing is that people are when we did what we did, we just went in there and did it because it was organic. People are trying to get that radio friendly record.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean by over saturated. Because it's million, they coming at you like this. Boom, boom. You go on the internet, you got a whole bunch of people that you never heard of before. You're like, damn, who the fuck is this? It's so much, you can't even listen to this shit all in one day. It's so many.
Too fast. It's too fast.
Yeah, it's too fast. It's so many. That's what I mean by oversaturated. So it's like,
that's why, like, when they had
I'm on something else right now, so I can't tell.
A&Rs edit out a lot of that nonsense. Now everybody can just freely jump on and do, which is cool in that.
You don't even look. But check it out now. Now, and they know this. The record companies know this in New York. Record companies know it in California. They know this. Even down the line, they know this shit. The artists don't even need the fucking record companies no more because now everybody on the same fucking playing field.
Social media.
Everybody on the same playing field with the digital distribution. Everybody's on the same fucking playing field. Ain't nobody buying no motherfucking CDs no more.
and you know what?
They just started selling wax again in the stores. But they don't know what the fuck that is. They looking at that shit like, what is that? What? $50? Huh? They ain't finna buy that shit.
Well, see, that's another thing.
You know what's bugged out, Jaycee and OC the Great and Tony Versus? That you're right. Right now, like when I do my beats or if I, rhyme or something, you can just throw the shit on the internet in 2 minutes. You upload it, maybe your joint is mixed or not, and just throw it up on the internet. Jaycee, OC the Great, that quick.
The thing is too, with the emergence of now downloads and stuff like that, you wouldn't have that many DJs because before you had to buy records. You remember DJs used to cover their records, so other guys wouldn't know what they was playing to mix it. Now you got people standing over your shoulder, looking at your laptop, Shazamming your joints. But before you had to buy records. Now that everything is so accessible, everybody wants to be a producer now. Everybody runs to the Guitar Center and buy stuff. This is like I always tell people, examples. If I walk into a medical store, buy some scrubs, buy a hat, a lab coat, and a stethoscope, would I be a doctor?
You know what? You wouldn't be a doctor.
Medicine.
No,
you can be.
No, I didn't study no medicine. I didn't do anything. I just got the outfit.
You can be.
You got these guys that get up, walk down the Guitar Center.
I got a joke
and stuff, and now they want to be a DJ.
I got a joke.
Go ahead.
You can be a doctor.
How? How can you be a doctor?
Dr. Dre was a doctor. Doctor of music. He had the stethoscope on. He had the lab.
I guess that was the gimmick.
He came with the song Dr. Dre.
Right. Remember.
I'm just being funny.
Right.
No, I'll follow you.
I was gonna piggyback that. Right. You had Dr. Dre and that number. Dr. Dre, Classic Concepts.
Yeah.
And you had Dr. Ice from UTFO.
Dr. Ice.
Right.
Dr. Ice.
But the thing is, like I said, the culture has changed, and you gotta think. You can't get mad at it. Our parents had 8 tracks, cassettes, vinyl. Now then we went to CDs. Now we into
MP3s.
And here's another joke. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Here's another joke. That's what I call the DJs. I call MP3Js. If you don't know,
MP3, yeah.
you know, they come to the club
MP3
with a
J's.
USB drive. It's like, where do I play? I'm like, where's your records? Where's your CD? Okay, forget about the records. Where's your CDs?
And see, that's also too part of my paying my dues and stuff. I used to carry moves, crates, carry a turntable, stuff like that. That's how you get in the clubs as well. Yo, I'm with the DJ. And you roll it. I was underage going to these clubs hanging out. You know, I was exposed early because plus I always hung out with older cats anyway, even playing basketball and stuff in the streets and stuff. My cousins, everybody was older. But
yeah,
like I said, when you technology has taken that off because before the DJ himself used to have 4 or 5 people carrying all that stuff into the club for him.
I had roadies.
Some shits were
Then,
heavy.
yeah.
I had roadies.
Right.
When I was
now
DJing,
he just take a laptop and his little stuff and go in.
Right.
I had roadies DJing, and I had a couple guys, and I'm DJing, I'm spinning records. They passed me the records.
Right.
You know, I had that going on. So I had guys carry my speakers. You know what I'm saying? They had, and these guys, though, I'm still cool with them to this day. And it was just genuine love.
Right.
It was genuine love, and they always had my back to make sure didn't happen to me. You know, when we would be out DJing, you know, party getting shot up, something going to go down eventually. Something. So
that's one of the things too that slowed me down doing parties and stuff. You used to have a bunch of people come to your house, pick you up, help you go there and set up. But then when after everything's over, they either too drunk or they chasing chicks. They left me one time in
no.
Hey, what's some projects over there on Ralph Ave and Atlantic and Ralph Ave? I forgot. It was a Kentucky Fried Chicken. Motherfuckers left me in with all my records. And my turntable sitting downstairs by myself for like 2 hours. I didn't want to leave them. I didn't want to leave out the vestibule to go upstairs to get more stuff because there was a bunch of cats playing dice in the lobby. And I said, that's it. I'm done with cats. But I continued to do like mixtapes and stuff to sell those and give those out. But I said, as far as doing them little parties, personal parties for cats, I couldn't do it no more after that.
That's type of situation I run in like that with Biz Markie. His people ran away or did something and they left him with his records and he finished a set. It was a Thanksgiving in Tunnel. And I run into him. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, man, my records are here. Like, I'm afraid just cross the street.
Wow.
Help you. Biz Markie was cool, you know? Mad cool.
Yeah, Biz is cool. He used to be on Schoolcraft too.
Hey, give me a second, y'all. Let me see if I could take a phone call here on Blog Talk Radio. Hey, yo, 929. You on the Manafess show. What's your name? 929-268. Who's calling? 929-268. You live with the Manafess show. Tony versus OC the Great and DJ Jaycee. Okay. Let me put you back on hold. 917-328. Manafess. Hey, what's your name?
Yeah. Peace and love. My name's Skate. I'm calling out the BS and all that.
Hey, yo, Skin, can you hear the conversation on YouTube?
Yeah. I caught some of it. You know what I mean? I called to show my big bro Jaycee some love and all that. You know what I mean? That's
what's
my
up,
brother. I heard some of the conversation, man. It was pretty dope, really introspective stuff to hear you brothers talk about your lives and stuff, you know, in the history. Yeah, for sure, I was tuning in.
Okay, good money, man. Do me a favor, Scheme, while you here. I wanna see if you can hear.
Name it first. What up, baby?
I wanna hear if you can hear Jaycee. Jaycee, say something.
Scheme, what's up, baby? I hear your name first. What's good?
Hey, big bro, what's up, man? I can hear a little bit, like fading in and out a little bit.
Okay. Well, you on the blog talk or you on the YouTube?
I called in. I'm on the
Blog Talk. Blog Talk. Okay, good. Look, so from Blog Talk Radio Scheme, you can hear the conversation on as we talk on YouTube. You can hear it on the phone on Blog Talk.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a delay, but I can hear it because I got them on both ears. So there's a delay on the YouTube, but I can hear on the phone also.
Okay, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna say this while I Scheme on the phone. Hey, yo, Tony Versus, I got an idea.
All right.
We gonna do the. I'm gonna say this while everybody listening. 1 week we gonna strictly keep this on. One Saturday I'm gonna do strictly YouTube. The following week we'll do straight audio for Blog Talk Radio, because if it's fucking up like that, you know, where the people like Scheme and whoever else that's on the tool, on Blog Talk, listening to me, because I know they can hear me clear, but they hear the guests kind of muffled. So I believe, and thank you, Scheme, for letting us know that. So 1 week we gonna just log Manafess show for YouTube. We won't include Blog Talk, but that following week we gonna do audio. We won't do any YouTube. So yeah, salute Scheme. I thank you for calling in, and I want you to stick with the show because I'm gonna play a classic joint from DJ Jaycee, Woozy Woos, Set G. I'm gonna play that. I got a dope joint from OC the Great. Got some Detroit classics. So if you will, man, stay with the show. I'm gonna take another phone call. Good looking.
I'm here. Is it cool if I ask one question to anybody?
Yeah. Go ahead. Ask the question real quick. Hey, yo, can y'all hear him? Can you hear him, Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah, ask the question, Scheme.
Yeah, I'm always curious. You know what I'm saying? In the height of y'all's careers, like, is there any celebrity or any industry person that y'all ran into that y'all surprised that they knew who y'all was? And was that like a defining moment for y'all to know that, okay, like, we're gaining some traction out here?
Yeah.
Who want to answer that? Jay,
I never looked
OT?
at anyone like a celebrity. I just always, I guess that's why everybody always kind of took to me a little bit, because the guys that I did meet, because I look at everybody like they're just people. That's all we are, people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never starstruck over another man or another woman. All they did was made a little bit more paper than me. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I never was really excited. Like, oh, that's such and such. I was just trying to figure out how the fuck I can get some of that paper. That was it. You know what I'm saying? But never,
us growing up,
I can't hear you all.
was like third generation.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Wait, boy, hold up, JC. Call me. Yeah, I can hear you. OC the Great. Oh, you can't. Oh, he got to do it again. Go ahead, JC.
No, for me, it was a thing of appreciation, honor, and respect. You know, you see these guys. For us, they were more or less our superheroes. These are the people that made us want to get into what we get in. We're in this because there was somebody before us. You know, and it goes straight to the beginning. If it wasn't for our forefathers and stuff, would we be doing what we're doing? And the answer would be no. Like he said before, there was always a first. So to see those guys out and share the stage with some of those greats, it's like I remember when we was doing the Black Elvis tour, and we did a show in Wetlands in Lower Manhattan, and the almighty KG from the Cold Crush jumped on when we did our freestyle session. I'm standing there cutting up in Peace of the President, Keith Rhymes, then Mark Live, Black Silver, then Almighty KG. Then we had another young brother in the crowd named Sean Reed. He jumped on the stage.
You said Mark Live was there with y'all?
Yeah, Mark was with us. Mark,
Oh,
you gotta remember, Mark was part of. See, what I always tell people is two sets. It's Ultramagnetic, and then there's Kool Keith. With Kool Keith, it was Keith, Mark Live, myself. Then also too, you gotta remember Cutmaster Kurt. You also have Black Silver. So there's a it's like a nice little mixed vegetables in there when you with Keith. When you with Ultra, it's just it said Keith, Mo, Trev, and myself. And then that's like when we go out abroad. When we have local shows, everybody comes. You've seen how packed the shows is. Everybody come locally, but when it's time for us to get plane tickets and go on the road, and that was that era. See, they have a new era now. Like I tell people, it's like a basketball team. You trade players, you try to find the right chemistry. I was there in the golden era. You know,
no doubt. Hey, yo, Scheme.
History. We made a lot of fun.
Whoa. Hey, yo, Scheme, man. Thank you for your phone call. Stay with the show, Scheme. Good looking, man. Thank you for your phone call. Let me take another one.
Yeah, let's talk to the people.
Hey, yo, 929-268. DJ Jaycee, Tony Versus, OC the Great, Lord Manafess. You live with us. 929-268. You live. I'm taking your phone call. You there? Okay, let me take this unknown caller. Hey, yo, unknown caller, you with the Lord Manafess show with Jaycee, Tony Versus, OC the Great. Peace. What's going on?
This is Miss Tanya E, aka Miss Right Now, in with you all kings, and what a blessing. What's up, Tank?
What's up, Miss Tanya E, Miss Right Now? What's going on? I'm talking to you
Tanya
right
E.
now.
Hi, hello.
Tanya E up in here.
It's me. Listen. I've been on since the beginning, and I must say, I just told brother Jaycee as we got off the phone without breaking up the bread of a quickness, brother Manafess.
Yes.
And being a veteran in the industry since '86, I was like, I had to do my Google. That's what I do, you know. And I was like, why his name sounds familiar? And I came across one of your videos, and I'm like, why is he reciting dude lyrics? I'm like, oh snap! Wait a minute, I have this dude's CD in my collection.
Wow.
Sure enough.
Wow.
Your CD, Slumlord, yes.
Whoa, that's huge. Good looking. Hey, yo, OC, you hear this? She got the Lord Manafess joint. But you know what? I really appreciate you for that, and I appreciate you for forgiving me for what I did. But you see, I gave you the quote, right?
Yes, but listen, being a woman in the industry from '86,
no doubt.
I've gone through a whole lot. I've experienced a whole lot. So Jaycee know my journey just the same. So I've always been. I went hard with mine. I'm a former hip hop dancer. Done several videos. Street promotions. I used to be a promoter for Underground Network with Barbara Tucker and Don Welch back in the day. So I've done so much that I don't take credit, but it was my journey, and that's my legacy. So I get very, very hyper when I see things at this age, at this decent age. But much love to you and your platform, and I was rocking to you back in '94. Just to say, so also.
Wait a minute, Tanya. You giving me the huge McDonald's smile right now. I got the happy little smile on my face. You just made my night, Tanya. Good looking. Love you for that. Just made my brother's name.
Love you all just the same. Y'all keep on moving forward. Peace and blessings. And Mr. Tony Versus, I heard his accent come out after smoking that tobacco. I was like, okay. I thought you was one of them B-boys dancers back in the day. I see you, son.
Now before you break out, Tanya, what you think about how you like the guests so far? I know you know Jaycee. My brother OC the Great is here representing the D. How you like his story?
I'm loving it. Okay, being from, like I said, a veteran from '86, I'll just tell you real quick. Dougie's Fresh Manager in the NFL was my chorus teacher, and I used to rap back in the days, and dancing was my forte. But it was myself and two classmates were supposed to go against Salt and Pepper when they came out with a showstopper.
Oh.
And hearing him talk about Detroit and knowing a pedigree from Detroit, Chef Word, always going to represent my brother as a man of the D that came to New York City, that actually hooked up and became, I think was Jazzy Jeff on the Magnificent, represents the D always. And it's, again, we have to remember, it wasn't, okay, hip hop originated out of New York.
Already.
The business has always been the business, right? The business has always been the business. And you know, as being an underground artist, how hard it was to break into it. It's either you want to sell your soul or you want to stay underground, independent.
Word up.
So much respect to OC the Great, because, again, knowing that it wasn't about you and it wasn't that we weren't trying to let anyone in. Hip hop is universal. And again, like Brother Jaycee said, salute to Zulu Nation and the forefathers that started this. And I think at this time we have to stop looking back on the past and let's make the correction of the future. So salute to all of you all. And I have to say this before I go. When I started the West Coast, I was the New York Street team. At that time, I was on the TM Top Entertainment. And I had promoted for 4,000. I was the New York representative for 4,080 hip hop magazines, as well as the Intermittent Records street team and promotions.
Okay.
So under that umbrella was Dre Dog, RBL Posse, Pooh Man, and I did demo shopping at the time in between that. So again, being from New York and representing West Coast rappers, I was asked, Tanya, why you doing this? I'm like, because there's enough time for everybody. So knowing this, not being stingy, we need to come together, because at this stage where we're at, all that blah, 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 blah is enough. We're seasoned people. We done been through the ropes, and now we have to make sure we're doing the right thing for our children that are coming behind us. And we all grown, and we also got kids. So enough of trying to look for recognition on how many plaques you can get on the wall, what type of legacy are you leaving behind. And that's why I rock to your song, Rapping for Change and Slumlord, because you've always been about making that change. So you legendary to me, King. So I'm gonna move on out of here.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold up. Before you leave, what's the name of your blog talk? Shout out your platform as well, please.
Okay, well, I'm in and out, but I have two blog talk radio shows. The first one is Sound Off, Only Fears with an S. Fear Does Not Live Here. Then I have my Who I Am in God, the Woman of God, called Women of God and Sisters Testimony. So I've always been there, fiery. So you caught a little bit of my teachiness earlier, but still love. And I'm grateful that we were able to settle things. And again, it's like I told Jaycee in the text, that full circle. Things are happening. So I'm here for you all, brothers. I'm a sister of my word. My word is bond, but I don't deal with no BS. Love y'all.
No, wait a minute. You ain't tell us the day. What nights is your show? What nights? What nights to tune in? What time? What time to tune in?
I'm dealing with some other things. It's other things. I don't have a set schedule.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
no doubt. Salute, Queen.
I have the archives up there.
Okay.
The archives up there. Would like to bring you on.
No doubt.
Now that the deal has been revealed on who we are talking to. And again, love you all. And my brothers, please continue to stand up. Us sisters, us women need you all to the fullest. And Tony versus, I probably ran across you too. Because I've been in the clubs. I did 9 to 5 and I did the industry night. So I've always been hidden but not hiding. Always in the mix. But I never sold myself.
No doubt. Peace, Queen. Salute.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in.
Salute.
Yeah, Tanya's real.
No doubt.
No
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, yeah, OC the Great. I'm gonna look her show up and get it to you, cause Jaycee, I already know you done ripped down her show. Now we get OC the Great, get you over there to get on her show as well, OC.
Okay.
Oh, got a
Yeah.
good story.
So look, it's 11:10. It's 11:10. I got a few people who want to hear some music. I got what I want to do. I want to play OC. I want to play your joints first, cause Jaycee, you ain't give me enough music to bang out, but I got the woozy woos. I got the woozy, but that's only one.
I did the cuts on that one.
Right. That's only one joint. I was looking for you to give me more, but what I want to do is play a couple of OC the Great bangers, play some other hip hop joints, come back to you, and then come back in, and then we'll continue to build. So yeah, I just want to rock some music. So yeah, let's bang out, and
And also
let
too,
me get
shout out to
my
the Art
dread
of
out.
Rap. My man Mick
Wait,
Benzo.
what you say, Jaycee?
Shout out to the Art of Rap. Next movement going on. Shout out to Mick Benzo. We're gonna go ahead and shout out Cutman LG. We're gonna shout out DJ Kevy Kev Rockwell.
Yeah.
Art of Rap, baby.
Salute.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Let's listen to some music, and what I'm gonna do is myself gonna answer a couple of questions to people online. So if I disappear from you,
yeah. When we come back, Tony versus you can go ahead and lead off more questions. I'm just gonna rock.
For sure. I'm gonna right
go
now
ahead and-
see you off of my TV and listening to the music, but I'm off my phone right now. I'm just gonna answer a couple of questions to my people and tune in more people. Hopefully, we get more people to come into YouTube and see us all. It's a great night.
No doubt. All right. Well, yo, I'm about to drop this drop, and
Oh yeah.
this look like my my big bro right here. I asked him a few questions and got a shout out from him earlier this week. Let's go.
That's what's up.
No doubt.
Okay, man.
So yo, we rocking joints.
Okay. Got it.
Playing OC the Great joint right now. So look, although, hey, can you hear the music, Jaycee?
It's shallow. It's real shallow. I can't really. Not really.
Well, you know what? Let me put that over there. Can you still hear the music a little bit?
Gotta get this.
You probably really can't. But look, I'm playing a couple of joints on Blog Talk Radio, so I guess we could still conversate over here. We ain't gotta leave too much space open because I am dealing with I'm dealing with another website as well.
Gotta get this. Gotta get this.
Wait, what is that, OC? Oh, the iRig Stream. Good looking. I'm gonna cop that. iRig Stream. Yeah, my man at Guitar Center told me to cop that. Good look. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know. Oh, this is COI, Cash Rules Everything. Yeah, that's what I'm rocking right now. But while we still building over here,
that was in 1998.
Yes, talk about that, OC. Talk about this record.
What do you want to know?
Tell us about the record. Just speak on the group. When did y'all did it? You know, you produced it.
Well, we all lived in the same neighborhood. That record had a lot. It wasn't just a me type of thing. You know, Bone did the first structure of it. That record had went through like a lot of different people before that record ever became what it was. You know what I'm saying? So none of us can actually take full credit for the song because it was a collaboration of work. Even though they say, oh no, oh, that's you. Because I work with all of them. Even when I never want to say, oh, that's sweet. If the lines weren't right or they didn't have punchlines, I would be like, that's trash. I'll make them do it over. I would make them rap outside, like you. Like when I seen you. I would make them do that. So when it came to rap in front of thousands and thousands of people, they wasn't scared.
Right.
They've already been rapping in public places all the time. So there was a time when he couldn't even rap on beat.
Right. You gotta lower it down so you can hear because it's not coming in. You can't have these.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Is that better?
Yeah, because we couldn't hear what O was really saying, and it was getting drowned. Both of them was drowning each other out.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
Gotta get that ring.
Yeah, I am. But like I said, since I figured it out now live on the air, we gonna do strictly audio. You know what? I might want you to come back, OC the Great. We gonna do strictly audio. We doing YouTube now, but for the clear volume, because I'm afraid when I get ready and play back the podcast on Blog Talk, I'm a little shook. It might be kind of fucked up. But I know YouTube is dope because we've been having a great night right here on this channel on YouTube. So I'm gonna grab that Eyewear Extreme though.
Make sure you grab that. Grab that, you're gonna be A1.
Yeah, I'm gonna need your help too, OC the Great. You're gonna have to show me how to hook the shit up.
I got you.
Get it correct. What's going on, Tony?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, so that was COI.
You can tell them where to go to listen to that record. But that record was actually done in 1998.
No doubt. Well, y'all, that was COI. OC the Great Group representing the 3-1 Thizard. So now we're gonna go.
The name of the song is called Cash Rules.
Yeah, the name of the joint, yeah, Cash Rules. Good looking. So if you like that joint, holla at. Hey yo, what's your IG, OC the Great?
OC_the Great.
Yo,
OC
big shout out to my man
the Great.
Big Pops. He's
No
listening
doubt.
to us right now. Sorry for interrupting you guys.
Nah,
Also,
go ahead.
Can I say this real quick?
Yeah.
Check this out. Okay, I did it once. Lod know about this. It was called Hot Volume Radio.
Shut up.
I was one of the first. I was not the first, but I was one of the first with the internet radio station with a social network site on there. Okay. Now I'm doing it again. But if you kindly go there to make your pages, right now it's not launched to the world because I'm working on it. But you can go there. You'll be able to stream your Facebook. I mean, you'll be able to, do your Facebook and your Instagram. You'll be able to do all that there on that same platform. It's called Gospel House Radio, where we'll be playing all the independent artists from around the world. All right. I'm still setting it up. But if you can, to get there, you're going to have to go into the address bar. The address bar, not the search bar, the address bar. The top of the screen, you know, on your phone or on your computer. Type in gospelhouseradio.ning, which is spelled NING.com. Put your profile pictures up, the videos, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to put in, you can put it there. We will have an app for it. We will be playing underground rap music. We will have what's it called? Something like what we're doing right now, podcast. That will be there. You can also have your own podcast there.
Okay. So we can stream the Lord Manafess show there. Or we can do it live over there.
Yeah. Now
Okay.
you've seen it before. I had the video games. Yeah. This was before Facebook had their video games. Lord know this. Facebook didn't have video games.
Not at all.
I had video games and everything. All right. I took it down because I didn't have any help because it was running 24 hours a day. And it was wearing me out. I wasn't getting no sleep. Trying to keep up with it. And I'm finna do it again.
Do
it again.
How the phone lines look?
Wait, what is it, Jaycee?
How the phone line look?
We got one phone call right now, one caller, but I think they still on mute. I'll take that phone call in a little bit because it looked like they staying with us. It looked like they listening and can hear everything.
Let's talk to the people. Let's see what they got going on.
1 second, I have to shout out my daughter who tuned in, Faith. Hi, Faith. Thank you for tuning in.
Shout out, Faith.
Yeah, salute, Faith.
Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in, listening to your dad and his friends who are giving you a piece of history. Thank you so much. I love you very much.
Oh, that's what up.
Shout out, Faith.
That's what up.
Thank you, guys.
Now, what I want to do is 11:23. I want to play another record by OC the Great. Then I want to jump in to the Woozy Woos record. But I'm gonna play that. But then Jaycee will come back and talk, and you can talk about that record, and OC you can talk more about those records. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to play "Dim the Lights." That artist, what's that artist's name? OC the Great.
Coleon.
All right, this is Coleon right here on the Lord Manafess show. Check this out. Produced by OC the Great.
The lights.
Hey, Tony, you having fun over
there? Although that's rocking. What you say, Tony Versus?
Nah, I was playing with the lights, saying dim the lights. And just...
Yeah, dim the lights. So Jaycee, I wanted you to tell me something real wild on tour. No, actually, before I come back to that, Tony Versus, you had more questions to ask, so I'll let you ask because I know I asked a lot more than you, but I know you got something you want to ask. But go ahead.
Yeah. First of all, I wanted to know from both of you guys your top #1 artist right now that you like to pump in your car.
Salute, Eric.
The legendary Smooth B from Nice and Smooth. I've been rocking that before, and
that's funny. I'm listening to him too.
Hey,
recently
Smooth
too.
B,
I've
baby,
listened to him a lot. Smooth B. And you?
I thought you said as an artist of today.
Yeah, what you pumping in the car today? Not as of like. I mean, I would love to find out who do you think, like you likely say, damn, I'm listening to this guy day after day. You know?
No, it's not. It's I listen to various artists, but
Oh, me too. I listen to classical music, Frank
no,
Sinatra.
no. I'm saying like on the rap thing.
Yeah,
I listen to like J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Yeah, listen to him. The Weeknd.
Okay.
I listen to him. I listen to
Does any of you guys? I felt like I was actually I missed the release date, but I got to hear DMX's new album
Oh,
today.
it's dope. I was listening
Wow!
to it today.
Wow!
Listening to it today. Hot.
Damn, I ain't even hear it. Rest in peace.
I haven't heard it yet.
Monster,
I haven't heard it yet.
monster.
Yeah.
I'm about to go download it. I'm about to go pay for it.
I met the dog in 1999 after we shot Belly. Had a chance to speak to him for about 3 hours about God and New Rochelle and Palladium. And I've always been a fan. And
Rest
like
in
I
peace
said, I
to his
missed the
soul.
release. So today I spent like half of the day listening to the album. It is amazing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Exodus, right? It's called Exodus.
Correct.
Yeah.
The
Switched to
Nas,
this.
the Nas and Jay-Z joint together with DMX is amazing.
I love Letter to My Son.
Yeah.
Like,
The other one, what was it called? Bath Salts. Salts. That's Jay-Z and Nas and DMX.
Yeah, Bath Salt.
Bad salt. Isn't bad salt? That's some dangerous shit, right?
Yeah.
No. He said Bath.
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 Yeah.
Bath.
What isn't it called? Bad salt? What's the? Am I
The
pronouncing it
drug.
wrong?
No, you pronouncing it right. He's
But
right.
isn't that shit some dangerous shit? Bad salt?
It's the drug, right? Bath
Yeah,
salt.
it's a drug. Yeah. Okay. So the album's crazy. Yeah, my man said, yo, you know what's really wild? OC the Great, Tony versus DJ Jaycee is that, yo, Busta Rhymes album came out. Guess where the shit was at? YouTube for a quick download.
Yep.
That's how dirty the game is, OC.
Oh yeah.
JC.
Fucking a minute later, you could get it anywhere. You could even download DMX's album somewhere. It's like that's so dirty. I mean, the only way that rappers make money now is the streams, and like otherwise, listen, you
You're
got
not making a shitload of money.
You'll have 1 million sold, but you have 100 million free downloaded. It's just ridiculous. Like it's so upsetting that the game is just giving away music, hoping to sell.
See, that's what I was saying. I was saying earlier about that.
Yo, we back.
Before, it used to be fun
Manafess show,
going
we
and
back.
buying a record, opening up, reading the credits, knowing while you're listening to it, you're seeing where was it produced at, who remixed it, who engineered it. It used to be fun. Now it's just, people they don't have that same love and respect for it. And like OC was saying earlier, that's why stuff coming goes so quick because you don't have a marriage to it no more. Before it was like a baby. You bought that home, you listened to that record, you studied it, and it was a craft. So OC was absolutely right when he said that about it's coming and going. Before
So
coming and going. It's
you're not making. You know what? Well, we can help some of these people real quick because a lot of people they don't fucking know. They really don't know. They chasing this dream, they chasing this game and shit. Now, if you don't know shit about the stock market, you don't know shit about pips, you can't really understand streaming. Because you can do, okay, like back in the day, you sold 1 million CDs, even with the cut of getting $2 off a fucking CD, right? You had something. all right, that you know, a million, you could do something. And some guys did only get, because they was playing that fuck game with producers. I never really went for that shit. Talking about some give you 2 points off the publishing. What, bitch? 2 points. 2 points is 2 pennies. Fuck is you talking to? 2%. 2% of what? Of a dollar? Fuck, I can count.
By the time the
Right.
master out,
Hey, yo, welcome to the
hold
Manafess
on.
show.
Let me say this. So then, let's go to the
Tony
streams
Versus.
now, right?
Oh, she the great.
The streams. 1 pip per stream. You know what a pip is? A pip is a half a penny.
Hey, pardon me a minute, OC. Pardon me a minute. Hey, to my man that just walked on, this is the Lord Manafess Show, Hip Hop and Politics. You tuning in now to OC the Great, DJ Jaycee. I got my co-host, Tony Versus. I go by Radar Van, but the show is the Lord Manafess Show. And to my peeps that's on Blog Talk Radio, the last record was Coleon, Dim the Lights. So what I'm gonna do now is play DJ Jaycee joint Woozy Woos and said, gee, I'm just rocking this for Blog Talk Radio. Pardon me if shit's kind of fucked up. Pardon me if the sound kind of fucked up, but bear with us. We gonna get this shit right. Check the joint out. Peep this. Boom.
What year was it made?
This was in 2004, I believe. I could be wrong.
I got some 2000 records. I do. I got some reggaeton records. I got some Middle Eastern records. Videos online too. As I was saying about the as I
You're
was
talking about the 2% on the dollar.
No, as I was talking about the
Hold on 1 second. Let me get the people the thing so they know to go. You can check out the song Long Jev J-E-V. G-E-V. Long G-E-V. Jev by Set G featuring Woozy Woos and cuts by DJ Jaycee. Go ahead, y'all go back to that.
Salute.
Pips. Pips is a half a penny. A penny is 1 cent, right? So
yeah,
a million streams. I can't say STR words. It's only $10,000
minus taxes.
in its taxes. Then you got to pay the record company too. On top of it, if you sign to that label,
I'm getting chopped.
so these new artists that sign to these labels is really getting toe up. So I understand when they talk about selling their soul. I understand that, you know what I'm saying? What they mean by that, how the lady was talking earlier about it. You know, the young lady, I don't know who she was, but y'all was saying that I probably go on her show. Which, you know, it gotta be cool. You know, I'll do it. But it's messed up because a lot of them, they don't understand the stream. They say, "Oh, I hit 1 million streams."
right.
They think they're a millionaire. They like, damn, hold on, wait a minute, what the fuck happened? Where my money at? You didn't count it right. You didn't look at it right. And then, like, we on YouTube right now, they got the biggest game going on. Like, you gotta have so many subscribers before you can even get a quarter. I'm just saying.
1 million streams, 1.5 million pennies. So that's wow. That's nothing.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A lot of games going on.
Right.
But if you don't understand this shit, you get lost and tossed up in the sauce.
TikTok, I still never went to see what the thing is all about, but all I hear is everybody's on it, everybody's doing something. Some people are making crazy money off of it. I am so confused with so many platforms that I didn't even get my chance to get on the Twitter yet.
This how it works.
And now they got another platform, Clubhouse, which is pretty cool. And now they have another platform that's coming out. Another platform that's coming out. It's called
Gospel House Radio.
Yeah, that and no.
Then they got another one called.
It's called.
Hold on, y'all gotta check this out though. I'll jump to the side. I gotta go check on my girl Pure Exposure. I gotta go check her out. Hard-working lady, hard-working woman. Yeah. I gotta go check it out. She got a podcast.
What's the name?
Pure Exposure. It come on every day.
Welcome back.
Pure Exposure.
Still here with the Lord
Pull up
Manafess.
on the pull up on YouTube. She got a lot of content there. Pure Exposure. Yep. Let's check it out.
No doubt. Now, OC, well, I want you to tell me real quick, then I'm gonna ask Jaycee. I think I asked you, but maybe I didn't ask you right. But what I wanted to know, OC the Great, where have you toured or where have you been with your group? What places did y'all rock? Other cities? Or have you been to another country with your group back then? What did y'all rock at?
We did the Windsor Arena. The Windsor Arena, Canada. And
okay.
we did that with the group Outcast. It was what was kind of so tripped out with that. You know, we was excited to see Outcast. You know what I'm saying? But they was more excited to see about us
than you were then.
Because they had heard about the change. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, you know, we was wearing $10,000 pieces and all that. Just guys in the neighborhood, you know, that's how we, you know, I didn't have any dread at that time. All my money went into the studio, to my studio. All of it. You know what I'm saying? I had $10,000 tape machines and just a bunch of, you know, just, you know, you've been there live, you know.
You were smart. You wasn't blowing your shit.
I mean, they wasn't blowing it. You know, trust me, it was a great investment because.
Well, yeah, you invested and it brought you money. That's dope.
The diamonds always bring money too. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not.
Yes and no.
Now, Jaycee, DJ Jaycee. Go ahead, O.
But as I was saying, this one we had recognized the game like independent was more the best way. And then, you know, I can talk about it now because Outkast talked about it themselves. You know what I'm saying? When they signed to LaFace Records, that they didn't get their money. You know what I'm saying? So for them to come around there and see us, and we independent, and we rocking like that, and like blinding before Cash Money was even really talking about the bling bling and all that. You know what I'm saying? Glad you been to Detroit. You know how Detroit is. You know how Detroit get down. You know what it is. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? So,
but no, you
talking all the milk coats and all that. Puppy got that shit from us.
But now we
that's what I'm saying.
The Gators and all that shit. That shit came from Detroit.
See, you letting the people know that don't know OC the Great. That's what it's about.
That shit came from here. All that, the chinchilla and all that shit. We've been doing that all the way from the 80s. That's how we dress down here. L0DD used to come fresh every motherfucking day. I'm like, damn, man, you always
Hey,
all
Tone,
that.
you've been quiet, Tone.
Oh, I'm listening. I'm just enjoying you guys. Oh my
So
God.
throw out some questions. How that phone line look?
Crazy.
Now, JC, for your talk, and good looking out, OC the Great on that. JC, I wanted to know what countries you and Ultramagnetic been to.
Me and Ultra done traveled the whole world, the continents and stuff. I tell you, we made music different continents. We created a whole nother movement. Keith was the first one with the horrorcore stuff. He went and did the Dr. Octagon, the acid stuff, the first one, rock
Dope album.
tours. Him and L0DD did a soundtrack for Mankind for WWF Wrestling. He did a song with
ODD.
Beck, The Prodigy. He did a song with the rock group, The Prodigy, Smack My Bitch Up, and
Smack my
Diesel
bitch.
Power. So we done did so much. Our feet done hit so many different sands. It's just, we've been traveling back in the 80s. We was like one of the first groups to go out
One of the first
overseas
groups that was traveling.
because that was the demand. So we touched a lot of different stuff. But let's shout out some of the people because we had a lot of people. I told a lot of people call in, check out, see what's up, get people views on stuff. How that phone look?
Today, I was listening to Outkast old track called Benz and Beamers.
Yeah.
Off the hook.
Speaking of Outkast, him and Andre 3000 and Kool Keith had a back and forth subliminal.
What?
Really? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If you get that album Diesel Trucker that Kool Keith and Cutmaster Kurt did, Keith got a song up there. And that Hey Ya, the Outkast did this thing Hey Ya.
Hey Ya.
Dre do the thing. What's cooler than cool? He was talking about Keith. So then Keith came back and got at him because
crazy.
Keith created a lot of styles as far as lyrics and as far as visuals. He was the first with the wigs and the capes and all that crazy stuff. The first one doing the horrorcore stuff,
very talented.
hanging upside down.
JC, did Andre 3000 get that from Keith? The wild dresses shit.
Well, you tell me. Keith been out since the 80s.
Yeah.
So what they said, what's understood doesn't have to be explained. Ultra was the first on a lot of things that's not getting credit for. It's just like even going back to my histories and stuff. I did a lot of promos on Hot 97 for the whole thing with a guy named MC Barry. We got a song on the Red Alert album. Red Alert is a bum. We did that promo. We did the Dr. Dre and Ed Level. We did Angie Martinez. We did Fred Buggs. We also did Evil D. So I had my hands in a lot of stuff, and like you said, it wasn't credit, but for me at that time, it was a learning curve. It was paying my dues. It was coming up in the ranks. I got a lot of knowledge. I just slowed down on doing stuff, but I could take you on the trip. I've been around all the best of them.
We wanna get into those stories and actually get the underground people that did stuff that never got credit for.
Right. A lot of stuff. It's just like if you look at a lot of these documentaries, they've edited Ultramagnetic out of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they sure enough did.
How you do that and you jump that era? Like I said earlier, we're third generation hip hop. You go to everybody before us, then you jump over us and you pick up and go on from there. How? Why? And I'm talking about every document that's ever been made. Where was that? We was on the major. We was on the major labels.
How could you? Pardon me, JC. Like, how could you mention the '80s? How could you mention anything of the '80s without screaming Ultramagnetic MCs?
Right. Where these offbeat, on-beat styles come from, the abstractness. That was Kool Keith. Said with the he was the first with the SP 1200.
Wow.
You don't hear about these things. A lot of people don't talk about how dope Mo Love is as a DJ and a producer. That scratch record was crazy. That was a joint itself. TR with the beats. They had 3 groundbreaking albums. Critical Beatdown. You had the Penance. No. Stay with me. Critical Beatdown,
Oh, okay.
Criminal Minded,
Criminal
and
Minded.
Penicillin on Wax.
I only know KRS One for the Criminal Minded.
Said produced it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Scholar Rock didn't do that?
Said did the program. They brought the stuff to him. That's why on the back is they say special thanks to Said G, but it's not credited right. See, and if you listen to poetry and then you play Ego Tripping, it's the same format. James Brown Grounds or something. See, it's a lot if you follow the history and stuff. Like I said, when Eminem was the first East West, not Tupac and Biggie. Eminem was going back and forth with NWA. It's back in what, 90, 91? So
like
there's a lot of different plateaus that Ultra should be credited for that's not. You know, I was there in the studio with them doing this stuff, watching, learning, had my ear to it, seeing what's going on, doing the street promotions, talking to people, you know, listening to the underground radio. So, you know, thank God for the Awesome 2, Special K and Teddy Ted, Stretch and Bob Vito. You had DNA Hank Love and MC Half Pint, Red Alert, Chuck Chill Out, Magic, Marley. So shout to all the DJs. And that's why we always liked overseas, because, you know, you got a lot of love because those people study the music. And right now, there's nobody teaching the truth. You know, everybody's jumping in it for the money. We did it when it wasn't no money. It was just fun. We was doing shows every week. Just having fun. Riding around, chilling.
No doubt. Hey, yo, OC the Great. Hey, Tony Versus. Ask OC the Great, what music is Detroit known for?
Yeah, I know that Detroit is really known for techno. And, you know, I was in the dance music for a while. And who is the famous techno DJ up in Detroit?
We invented techno music. But you got many.
Yeah, no, I know, but there was like
it's not.
It was just killing it.
Like that. No, I mean, you got the Godfathers. You know what I'm saying? Like the forefathers. You know,
yeah, right.
As now in this time, I'm a forefather. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of rap music. DJ Los, DJ Steady Rock.
Steady Rock.
You got all the ones from the just like New York got their cultural rap music. We got our cultural rap music. Like, you know, Trick, the Goon Squad. Y'all heard of that? You will get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Who don't know Trick and the Goon Squad around the country?
Hey, OC, what is the no-fly zone in Detroit? What is that?
It's kind of like what I was talking about earlier. All that coming down here, get money, but then not never showing no love. You know what I'm saying? You coming to our city and shit, we breaking bread. You know, we ain't gotta let your ass come out here and do no show. You know what I'm saying? And take our money and shit. And then you go back home like, fuck them. You know?
Yeah.
That ain't cool.
Back.
That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. You know what I'm saying? No. Here, we respect everybody. We love everybody. You know what I'm saying? We have no thing of disrespecting nobody. You know, Detroit is an open-hearted city. We respect you. We get homage to everybody. But then, she said earlier, that was the past. Let's see what the future and the present bring. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a whole new generation. That was our time. That was the things that we went through as when we was younger and coming up and we was trying to do the music and everything like that. Now, New York has set the rules. They set the rules because why? It was their music. Just like the techno. They set the tone. The forefathers of the techno music, they set that tone. They got their rules for that shit. Only way you gonna know that if you off into that like that. I'm not into that music like that. I know some of them guys and all that, but I'm not into their world. Now them guys, they make a lot of money. They travel everywhere. Juan Atkins got the $1 million from GM or some other stuff and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
They
I
do a
know
lot of festivals, and they get paid 1 hour, $250,000, $500,000, and but they do festivals.
festivals, yeah. Yeah. So that's a different game. But
Yeah,
they set that tone and made that tone. So it's the same thing like with the rap music of New York. Like it's a totally different thing when you go to Atlanta. Now Atlanta, like if you ain't from Atlanta,
yeah.
you ain't getting in. Period.
Right.
That's Atlanta.
Let me. I'll tell you something about Atlanta. Just a little, bring you in. My friend makes jewelry, right? Like nice pieces and stuff like that. And so he went around Atlanta to get a store, and they told him you could have a jewelry store, but you're not allowed to make grills. Just
Right.
because the Atlanta guys, just that's it. Only Atlanta guys can make grills.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like that's no fly zone.
That's what it is. You ain't from
Wow.
there. You ain't born and raised out of there. You ain't out of there. You ain't go to school from kindergarten to high school and all. You ain't from there. It's like I'm not from there. I ain't what I'm coming over there for. For what? I come out there to visit, go shopping. I'm coming home.
Yeah,
It's not really business over there for me.
yeah,
It's now the rap game you make money everywhere in the United States. If you got that pass, you be coming through there because Florida is getting like that now. Florida, you ain't just really coming down there and because they got their own culture of rap music, and you have to respect them. You know what I'm saying? You coming down, you doing this and doing that. Texas, they like that. They all together. Texas is together. You ain't finna go down there with that bullshit. California is like that in different areas. Now, what I learned over there, how they independent thing work, I don't know how true this is, but I heard it. That's why I never went, to be honest. Like you ask, because my sound, to my music, is sound West Coast. He was like, but West Coast kind of got that sound funk music, which came from Detroit. All right.
yeah.
But make a long story short, if you say you're a Blood's by blood music. That's what I heard. I don't know how true this is.
It's true.
Say you a Crip, Crips ain't blind blood music.
I
Crips
can't
is
wear
blind blood music.
bandana even in my neighborhood. I love bandanas, and I have it right here somewhere. I put on a red bandana. I could get shot for no reason.
Yeah, so
Everybody just needed to bring it back to what it was: peace, love, and unity.
that's
Hey,
right.
yo, we got
Having fun.
That's
we got
right.
about 8 minutes. We got about 8 minutes in the show. So
I like to say
um
peace to the Universal Zulu Nation and Universal Hip Hop Museum that's being built.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
And you know,
Salute.
they came to Detroit talking about that. And thank God that we have a place inside that museum.
yeah.
that's right. That's
Big,
right.
big. I've been
I'm
following.
I'm getting I'm going over there in a couple of days. Um hey yo, OC, any advice? Like 20, 25 seconds, man. We get it all in. Any advice to the people out there, OC the Great?
Stay real and stay real to yourself. That's it. Don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short. Don't play yourself. Just a couple of dollars. You're rich in health and strength. The money is only a tool to survive with. I said the money, if you don't got your health and strength, then you don't have anything.
And I like to say for you upcoming guys, you know, do your homework. It's just like anything in life, study it, learn it, and then go ahead and do it. Then you have more longevity. You know, it's a lot of guys that just came out last year that you don't hear about no more. And, you know, you look at a lot of these tours out there, classic music that was made back in 70s, 80s, and 90s, early 2000s. Those guys are living on the road doing it. So just do your homework, study, and don't sell yourself short, like you say. Keep it there, be true to yourself, and put in that work. Don't be scared to put in the work. Everything, you don't need it right away. Let it marinate. It's like grandma had that pressure cooker. Let it marinate a little bit. Slow cook it. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Yo, salute to DJ Jaycee, man. Thanks for coming through.
Yes.
And OC the Great for coming through. Tony Versus, what's good?
Oh, guys, I just enjoyed the show, and thank you so much for coming in. And I'll let all my people know, all my networks and my platforms, and we're definitely going to release this show. The show is going to be on Spotify and iTunes. You guys going to get the links when it's going to be on, and I'm super excited that we all got together. Radar knows I was all week bugging out. I was like just promoting and telling people who we have on, and I had lots of fun today. You know, especially we got the YouTube channel going, and you get to see the people, and you see the truth in their face, not only in their voice, but you see it in their face, that the passion for the music. So I salute you guys. You're kings, you're generals, you're 5-star generals, and you know what I'm saying. Keep the young people out there safe, healthy. Money will come if you want it. If you don't want it, it's up to you. But you know, like you said before, health and is very important, especially right now. We're in this weird situation that nobody knows what's going on. But mad love. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Yes. And shout out to Yana Buttons. She got a movie coming out with Freedom of North Carolina. My man James Jones is the producer and director of it. Shout out to Belly Bando. She's hot on YouTube. You pull up Belly Bando. She got a hot single out, Tight Pussy Energy. Oh, the crew was just grinding, man. Grinding. Yana Buttons also said great show. Shout to everybody that called in. Salute on all platforms.
90 seconds, y'all. 90
Shouts
seconds.
to OC the Great. Pleasure.
Thank you. Also to you. Also to you. Nice meeting you.
Tony Versus, salute. Radar Van, salute. And you got to start telling people your story too. You got some of the Kanadi Spades products, the Raw Breed stuff. When I met Radar, he was selling tapes out there on Miami. And we met up on South Beach, Miami. That's been a real brother. I thank y'all for
60
listening.
seconds. We out of here.
Peace.
So check this out. I want to thank DJ Jaycee. I want to thank OC the Great. I want to thank Tony Versus. I do motherfucking apologize to Blog Talk Radio. If the speakers fucked up and you didn't hear nothing that's kind of shitty, I won't do that no more. Starting the next go round, we gonna do strictly audio. We'll come back to YouTube the week after. Other than that, we gonna say peace. Peace.